Some congressmen are willing to send our troops into battle no matter who the opposition is, even if it means going head-to-head with Russia and starting World War III. During an interview on MSNBC, Senator John McCain told host Andrea Mitchell he regrets that there is no military option for America in the Ukraine crisis. Here is the exchange he had with Mitchell.
So we have no military obligation here to defend Ukraine. And do you think there is a military option, even if we had an obligation?
I'd love to tell you that there is, Andrea, but frankly, I do not see it. I'm glad to see our U.S. military naval presence in the Black Sea. Again, I wish that there were, but I think that these sanctions can really have a serious effect on the kleptocrats who are the oligarchs and kleptocrats that are part and parcel of the power structure of Vladimir Putin, and those other measures that I told you about. I'd probably have some military exercises with the Baltic countries who are parts of NATO. I'd accelerate, as I mentioned, membership in the NATO for Moldova and Georgia, but I do not see a military option, and it's tragic.
The senator feels that the lack of a military option is tragic. And then he said the applications for NATO membership could be expedited to check Vladimir Putin, and that the U.S. should take steps to conduct military exercises in the Baltics. McCain, a Vietnam veteran, is an avid proponent of military action. In 2012, the lawmaker called on the Obama administration to conduct airstrikes in Syria. Even when he does not support military action, the senator is still a hawk. In 2010, McCain called for regime change in North Korea, stating that China could bring the North Korean economy to its knees. McCain predicted Putin will not leave the Crimea, even if a referendum indicates residents there would rather be part of the Ukraine. He told the press, "I promise you, Vladimir Putin will not be thrown out of Crimea because of a vote." McCain said he will work to impose sanctions on Russia over the crisis, and in addition, bank accounts and travel to the United States may be restricted. Until the crisis is resolved, John McCain will continue to fight Vladimir Putin over Russian actions in the region and revive the Cold War feud. But the bigger question is who's looking out for the people of Arizona while McCain is trying to start World War III?
Ukraine is going to need a long-term military assistance program from the United States, equipment both lethal and non-lethal. I see Ukraine has been invaded. Russia is massing forces on the border, provoking unrest, threatening to annex part of this sovereign nation, and possibly worse. When free peoples and patriots, victims of aggression, wish to defend themselves and their homes from further aggression, and when they ask for some modest means that can help them resist, I believe we should provide it. Not to offer false hope or to harbor it ourselves, but simply it's the right and decent thing to do.